Hey, Hunter! You said your power level was pretty big, right?
Uh-huh. Why?
Because my power is maximal!
Prove it.
Okay, team. I'm gonna say it. If every Arch-Tempered was as good as Xeno is, we would love the system. He is incredible. Firstly, superficially, he looks beautiful. The sheen on top of his glow is just... I needed so many tissues. And then the fight, it's... Okay, let me say he has multiple... Yes, you heard the word. Multiple new moves. Past that, yes, there's more! He has multiple variations of his old moves. He is relentless, he is powerful, and the floor will fucking kill you. Seriously, because of the increased damage and the fact that he puts so much more melty crystal hot floor down, the fire ticking damage is obscene. It's like a genuine, real hazard now. It's great, but god damn. And his laser beam, he now just spams it across, sweeping the arena just over and over. Just, his laser beam essentially feels like Final Flash!
He named it. Oh shit!
And look, I don't even know really where to begin. It's to the point where it's hard to tell what specifically is new and what isn't, because everything feels fresh, right? Everything is either, at least on a cursory glance, a twist on an established Xeno special or a brand new recipe. And that is truly awesome. Now, of course, there's initial hype coming through strong here, but categorically, he is more interesting, more challenging, and a simply epic battle. If he was like this as the actual end-of-game boss that we first met him as, we would be lauding him as one of the better endgame bosses ever, instead of kind of forgetful, easy, and a little bit boring once you get past how beautiful he looks. I am absolutely in love with what they've done here. It is a wholly upgraded fight from top to bottom, and it's a whole new world. It is intense, the heart pounding, and I absolutely love it. It's the first Arch-Tempered I've not been able to kill in the first couple attempts, just by myself quickly, and then came to talk to you guys about it. I'm chuffed. I am right proper chuffed. Lore-wise, I totally am just going to believe that this is the Xeno we initially killed, but no one really went and found and kind of poked his body and was like, you really dead? You really dead? Because I have a feeling he kind of ambiently, his body reabsorbed the bioenergy and just kind of relighted. Now Arch-Tempered, skipping straight to it because of his colossal power, and you need this in your lives, guys. It is one of the better fights, just full stop, in World now. It really is. But come prepared, seriously. Be prepared. But the question then, of course, is this hell worth it? So, fashion hunters will be glad to know that we can now permanently Commander cosplay, and it's not something I'm personally into, but it makes me happy that it is going to bring joy to a very select community of players.
I've been thinking long and hard about how to say this, but I need you to know, this isn't funny. This isn't funny. Stop copying me. Stop copying me.
Chiefly the male ones. Hey, handler, look what I'm wearing.
Now we can be handler buddies.
Nope. Goodbye. To the armor itself, then. It's well, quite pretty to begin with. Xeno was always glowy loveliness, and now it's got that extra little sheen that makes it oh so nice. But are the skills full of that same spice? Well, after looking thrice, I can tell you it's not amazing. It's not great. 2 blight resistance, 1 power prolonger. Ah, yay! Woo! I mean, power prolonger isn't the best thing in the world to begin with. At least it has some uses. But the main draw here is, of course, a 2-slot with 2 1-slots. And the fact that this is still Xeno'jiiva Divinity, your razor sharp and your spare shot for the 3 set. Granted, that's not as relevant as it used to be, because the Lunar Xeno hybrid weapons are very solid and incredibly potent in a lot of top-tier builds. So it's whether you're going to get more bang for your buck going for maybe a slightly stronger on paper weapon and getting your razor sharp spare shot from the free set. That's gonna be up for debate. It depends what you can pack into these slots. The chest is a joke.
You serious?
I mean, what more is there to say? You don't even get the 3 level 1 slots that the already kinda joke of Xeno'jiiva Gamma chest was, and a little bit of flinch-free. The game seems to value flinch-free much higher than any normal hunter would, and I really do not know why. It's not that useful. The gloves better. 2 slots than a 1 is obviously quite tasty. A bit of special ammo boost is nice. Technically speaking, what I like most about these gloves is you could get power prolonger level 3 and special ammo boost level 2 just in a little package if you put in the right decorations. Not that that's the most fantastic of result, but it makes me happy when things work out that neatly. Next then, we have the waist, which is better. A crit boost is nice, and it's a waist slot, which is a new slot to gain a bit of crit boost from. A 3 slot and a 1, again, is fine. This is just good. It's a 7 out of 10, solid piece. But before the likes of behemoth armor and a little bit of the power creep we've gotten, this would have been exceptionally good. But it's a while since launch now. A lot of us have got our crit boost decorations. It's very kind of doable to slot them in, to find the space. And are you going to want to use this waist when there are definitely better ones, even in just terms of raw amounts of skills, if you have the decorations to pack in? I don't know. It's probably the second best piece here without a specific set in mind, but it's still not froth at the mouth level, you know? The legs, however, I do actually like. This is by far the best piece to just kind of improve general builds. 1 crit boost, again, it's a pretty sought after skill, one of the most sought after in fact, and then a 2 slot and 2 1 slots. That's a lot you can pack into that, a lot of room for activity. So this one I can definitely see getting used. But again, you gotta consider that outside of anything that specifically wants the 3 set, but for some reason doesn't want to use the Lunar weapon, because that's essentially what this is. This armor is for anyone who wants the 3 set, but doesn't or can't or really wants to get away with not using the Lunar weapon. So in that case, is it better than just going for a more min-maxed behemoth build? That's gonna be quite the close call, and you know, a combination of Lunar Sticks and Behemoth kind of eliminates the 2 main routes that this would come into real play, although the legs do definitely have potential. So that's your kind of quick old roundup of the armor. Please let me know if you've spotted a little gem that I have missed here, but I don't know, it's fine, right? I'm not severely disappointed. I didn't expect too much. I think it's about right. It's a nice little bump from the base and kind of just brings it up to the current-ish levels of the game, and that's really what Gamma seems to be doing. Take some older, outdated now armor sets and make them, well, usable again, and that's certainly a noble cause. So then, fine, okay-ish armor, but chiefly an arch-tempered monster that is a wholesale improvement in a just wholesale night and day way over the base form, and that is a little bit of hope for this going forward. We have Xeno'jiiva left, and this makes me think that perhaps they were saving him for last for a reason. I'm daring to be excited again. I think this is way past expectations. The others still all disappointed, and it doesn't erase the wasted potential, but at least Xeno got its due. Alright guys, let me know what you think. How are you enjoying it? If you've tried it, are you excited? Like and enjoy this, subscribe for more, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.
Rage Gaming with the video float.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kind of relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.